58 years ago, precisely on the 6th of July 1967, the rest of Nigeria, with the support of Britain and other world powers, started a brutal war against the old Eastern region. A war that should never have happened had General Gowon implemented the Aburi Accord on return from Ghana. The Igbo race, which is a major race in the embattled region, lost more than 3.5 million lives. It was a Holocaust. Children, pregnant women, the elderly, men and women were all victims. They were starved to death as a result of the air, land and sea blockade by the Nigerian government. Markets, schools and hospitals were bombed deliberately. Many died, and many sources of livelihood utterly destroyed. Before the Civil War, Eastern region was the fastest growing economy in the world, growing faster than the Asian tigers, China and Singapore. The economy of the East was planned from bottom up by a US consulting firm working with the best brains of Igbo sons and daughters. The government of the Eastern region invested about 45% of its revenue on education. Eastern region had about 90% of all registered businesses in the country and owns the highest number of registered cars at the time. We had so many intellectuals, so many millionaires and billionaires, and so many officers in the security forces. Louis Philip Odumegwu Ojukwu was the richest man in Nigeria and arguably in the whole of Africa. He was so rich that he single-handedly funded the establishment of the Lagos Stock Exchange. In the Federal Civil Service, Igbos made up of about 60% of the workforce. We were the best. We were the envy of all races and tribes. Then came the Civil War, which the rest of Nigeria brought against us. We lost all. We lost all, but as a race, we held on to God. When the Civil War ended, there were jubilation around the region. At least, people can come out from the trenches and bushes to pick up the pieces of what is left of their lives. But little did we know that the military war was only the first of many other wars planned against a race. At first, it was an economic war where every millionaire and billionaire, the rich men and women, were given a paltry £20 to start life of all their money in the banks before the Civil War. Then came the racial diminution war, where some Igbo communities were carved into non-Igbo states and incentivized to confess that they are no more Igbos, even when they speak Igbo, bear Igbo names, and observe same culture as the Igbos. Then came the political war, where except you change your name from bearing Igbo name to other names, you will never be allowed to attend certain civil service positions or certain political offices or certain rank in the security services. My name is Reverend Dr. UMAHI CHUKWUDI. I am the National President of Worldwide Igbo Clergies Association, WICA, an umbrella body for all Igbo clergies in all blocks of Christian faith around the world. 6th of July every year is our day of prayers and introspection. It is a day set aside for all Igbo clergy to come together in all communities, cities, villages, towns, and in all states of the Federation and in all nations of the world. The reason for coming together is to thank God for helping us survive our darkest moments as a people and to tell God, never again. Ozemena. I plead with every Igbo clergy in Catholic churches, Anglican churches, Methodist churches, Presbyterian churches, Pentecostal churches, Sabbaths, Ekwa, OAIC churches, adherents of Judaism and Apostolic churches. On the 6th of July, locate any Wicca chapter in your area and observe the solemn moment with other gospel ministers. If there is no Wicca chapter in your location, just get together all Igbo gospel ministers to pray and introspect. So long as you bear Igbo name, or your community bears Igbo name, if Igbo is your main dialect or your official language, if your community observes same culture and dress code as Igbos, whether you are carved into any other states other than the 5 states of the Southeast, we are one people. Please come. Let's join hands together to restore the glory of our race. Ali Igbo Gademma, 6th of July, our day of prayers and introspection. May God bless you all.
We can.